Remember the final whistles that left Emirates raw in back-to-back seasons? Arsenal stacked 84 points and then 89, enough to win 5 of the last 10 titles. Yet confetti still drifted across their screens. It was like revising all night, scoring 94% and discovering the curve crowned someone else. That sting forged a question louder than any North Bank chant. What must change from nearly to now ever again? This season begins with 3 promises. First, you'll learn why Arteta's blueprint is no longer a polite Pep cosplay, but an original built on press-proof triangles and gym-honed legs. Second, we'll reveal what one tweak in both boxes does to a title race decided by Premier League millimetres. Expect numbers your group chat hasn't yet screen-grabbed. Finally, you'll hear how the Emirates crowd, now shockingly ranked among the league's 5 loudest venues, could become the extra 2 points nobody charts on Opta. Stay to the end and you'll claim the punchline, where a Euro-winning metronome, a 54-goal battering ram and a £5 million insurance policy slot into a starting 11 designed to end a 21-year wait. By the last frame, you won't ask if Arsenal can take the crown, you'll wonder who's brave enough to stop them. Arsenal's first flirtation with "so close" came in 1925-26. Herbert Chapman's debut year at Highbury. The Gunners finished 5 points behind his old Huddersfield team. Despite Jimmy Brain's 34-goal haul 6 years later, they were shaded by Dixie Dean's Everton, 56 points to 54, losing the title by a single late-season slip. Those near misses lit the fuse for the 1930s dynasty, but the what-ifs were already part of the club's DNA. Fast forward to 1972-73, Bertie Mee's ageing double winners held Liverpool at arm's length until April, only to finish 3 points short when the goals dried up. That solitary runners-up spot in 33 years set the stage for Arsene Wenger's golden but agonising era. The late 1990s trilogy is Premier League folklore, pipped by a point in United's treble season of 1998-99, steamrolled by 18 in 1999-2000, and held at arm's length by 10 or more in 2000-2001. Arsenal answered with the double in 2002, yet history repeated in 2002-03, top in March, 5 points adrift in May, and in 2004-05 when Mourinho's record-breaking Chelsea left them 12 points back. A decade of drift ended with the 2015-16 "what if we'd signed a striker?" season, 71 points, 10 behind miracle Leicester. Then came Mikel Arteta's renaissance and an unwanted slice of history. 3 consecutive second-place finishes, a feat the club had only managed under Wenger. 2022-23, 84 points, 5 shy of City after a spring wobble. 2023-24, club record 89 points, but edged by Guardiola's 91. 2024-25, a bruising year, red cards, injuries and just 74 points, yet still the best of the rest behind slots Liverpool. 12 times runners-up, only United, 17, and Liverpool, 15, have more. Twice they've taken silver 3 years running, 1999-2001 and now. For Arsenal, the bridesmaid's dress has become a tailored tradition. The burning question is whether Arteta's reinforced squad can finally swap it for a championship gown. 3 consecutive silver medals have left a metallic taste in North London's mouths. At his response, empty the war chest on precision upgrades rather than vanity pieces. Arsenal have already committed more than £220 million in fees to turn the nearly squad into one with no visible seams. Each recruit targets a weakness that sabotaged the 2024-25 run-in. The engine room was the first on the surgeon's table. £60 million Martin Zubimendi arrives ranking 4th in La Liga passes, 1,752, and touches, 2,197, supplying the press-proof circulation Arsenal lacked whenever Declan Rice vacated the 6th space. Behind him, Cristhian Nørgaard, £10 million up front, brings pure ball winning. Only Moises Caicedo bettered his 112 middle third recoveries last term. For context, Arsenal took 1.1 points per league game Rice missed last season, shoring that gap could swing the title race. Together the duo promised tempo plus teeth. Up front, the problem was bluntness. No gunner hit double-figure league goals. Enter Viktor Gyökeres. fresh off 54 strikes in 52 outings for Sporting's double-winning side and closing on a €73.5 million switch. Arteta gets the penalty box gravity he's craved, while Bukayo Saka finally gains cover thanks to £52 million Noni Madueke, a winger who completes 2.5 dribbles per 90, more than any current Arsenal wide man. Depth derailed last spring. Arteta won't repeat the mistake. £5 million Kepa Arrizabalaga, 8 clean sheets for Bournemouth in 31 games, cushions any Raya injury dip. Behind Saliba and Gabriel, 21-year-old Cristhian Mosquera, 37 La Liga starts for Valencia, adds agile right-footed cover while costing £18 million. Add it all up and Arsenal have addressed control, bite, creativity, goals and rotation in one assertive window. The curse of second place isn't lifted by hope, it's broken by data-driven spending. On paper, the bridesmaid just bought the wedding dress. If trophies are built on margins, Arsenal just invested in every margin that hurt them, from control to ruthless finishing. Arteta's base still opens as a 4-3-3 that morphs into a 3-2-5 in possession, but the roles flip. Jurrien Timber now inverts from right back into midfield, while academy protege Miles Lewis-Skelly tucks in from left back alongside Saliba and Gabriel to complete the back three. The same thing also happens in reverse between the two fullbacks. Ahead of them, Martin Zubimendi, Declan Rice pivot, balances circulation and thrust. Zubimendi's 54.2 attempted passes per 90 at 84% accuracy keep the tempo unflustered, freeing Rice to crash the left half space. When transition security takes precedence, Arteta replaces Odegaard with Christian Nørgaard and shifts to a 4-2-3-1, signed specifically to scrub away the almost moments of recent title run. Nørgaard's ball winning is peerless. Since 2021, he tops the Premier League in interceptions, 201, while sitting second for recoveries, 844, and third for tackles won, 189. Martin Odegaard then operates as a free 10 behind a real number 9 at last, fresh from a career-best 54 goals in 52 outings for Sporting and laser-focused on padding his tally. Viktor Gyökeres arrives at Arsenal determined to prove he can replicate that explosion in the Premier League, supplying penalty box gravity and thunderous long-range winners. His wall passes drag centre-backs out, opening lanes for Bukayo Saka, right, and a left-wing rotation of Gabriel Martinelli and Noni Madueke. Madueke's 6.8 progressive carries per 90 put him in the 99th percentile league-wide, ideal for dismantling low blocks or spelling Saka without a drop-off. Out of possession, they press 4-4-2. Odegaard steps alongside Gyokeres, wingers screen inside. Zubimendi and Rice Nørgaard patrol central lanes. Kepa Arrizabalaga keeps David Raya honest, while 21-year-old Cristhian Mosquera is right-side cover for Saliba. Depth at every pressure point. Controller, destroyer, dribbler, finisher means Arsenal no longer need miracles to jump from contenders to champions. They simply need the machine to run as designed. So, here we are. Arsenal have welded 54-goal brute force to Basque brainpower, wrapped it in ball-hawking Dane and turbocharged the wings with dribble merchant Madueke. Nørgaard's 201 interceptions since 2021, the most in the Premier League, mean opponents will have to break through a pickpocket before they even see Saliba's shadow. Upfield, Zubimendi slots passes as effortlessly as he swaps languages, giving Arsenal a conductor who thrives on one-touch triangles. And finishing, Gyokeres scored 54 times last season. That's more than Arsenal's top 3 scorers combined. If you're still haunted by the Havertz headers wide montage, that number should feel like blackout curtains for bad memories. Madueke, meanwhile, sits in the 99th percentile for progressive carries, 6.8 per 90. The human can opener Arteta never had when low blocks ruined Sunday dinners. All the numbers point one way: depth where injuries once crippled, control where chaos reigned, and goals where expected was a punchline. Yet football isn't won on spreadsheets, it's won when nerves rattle in April and you need a hero at Anfield, the Etihad, or yes, at Old Trafford on opening night. So bookmark this moment. Either we're about to witness the season Arsenal finally tear the bridesmaid dress to ribbons, or we'll catalogue the most exquisite heartbreak in club folklore. But you'll want front row seats to find out, which means smashing that subscribe button faster than a Gyokeres half volley. The aisle is clear, the organ's playing, all that's left is to say, I do.